Hi, I'm Mario. Sitting down should be easy, but that's not true for everyone. If you're one of those that feel it a struggle to get down slowly, controlled, or when you get back up, you find that you actually put in a lot of effort, this video is for you. What you'll find is that the change in mechanics, just by a tiny little bit, changes how much load is on your knee as well as on your muscles. So things will be a lot easier if you do it correctly. So do work with a friend because you spot each other for errors and or for safety. You'll find that it's a lot more fun as well. It's a lot easier and quicker to learn. And practice it a lot. You can watch the video more than once, do it slowly, pausing if you need to, and checking, repeating, and that will help a lot in the learning process. Okay, good luck. So most people do it kind of like this. They start bending their knees as soon as they think of sitting down and they are in front of the chair. And so do you see that once I start bending the knees start to feel the body weight, and then it goes deeper and deeper, which means that it's loading more and more until it goes to about here, and then suddenly it gives out because a pinch on the knee or something like that. A lot of the seniors do not have the spatial awareness, and so when they basically bend, they usually bend forward because they feel safe this way. For sitting, we need to push our butt back. And so you notice that when I push the butt back, a lot of people basically just push past their heels about an inch. And I want it to travel at least maybe 6 to 8 inches. So I put a chair behind me, or I use the wall. The wall is the safest. Right now it is just for illustration. I push my butt back until I feel, hey, I'm touching something. Now I know how far I have gone. A lot of people, because of the safety, they start to basically go forward. And you can see that this is not a balanced position. And that's why they usually struggle. And then suddenly they will fall down into the chair. Instead of sitting down like here, which pushes the knee forward. If you go back with your butt, do you see I'm going lower, but the knee has not been pushed forward. And then until I reach here, and then I can actually keep the knee in a good, comfortable position. And also look at the load time. Here, my distance from the butt to the chair is a whole like 1.5 feet to 2 feet, right? So if we go down like this, it means that the knee is loaded for the whole duration of the travel. So what we want to do is to move this back. When you move this back, I don't feel anything on the knee because the knee hasn't bent yet. All the bending is happening in the hip. And so now in here, that is easy because by the time we reach here, it is assisted with the hands. So notice where my leg is. My foot is right here and my butt is all the way here. So my center, because I'm sitting here, my center of gravity is at the back. So in this, even most of the younger guys, they cannot get up when you're not in balance. So that is why you have to lean forward until your head is way past the knee, and then you only have to rock yourself a little bit, and then you are in balance. And then when you're in balance, you're safe, you feel safe, and then it makes it a lot easier. So instead of actually getting up from here, you push your chest up. So this helps in terms of the avoiding head rush, because you see when you fold yourself like this kind of pinch the vessels going down. And so what happened is that when you suddenly get up, the blood go rushing down, and that's why it causes a lot of the head rushes. And so what you want to do is to basically unpinch these blood vessels so that the blood start to flow down and you feel balanced. Push to get even more blood flow down, and then squeeze to get yourself up. One of the things that we watch out for is that notice the knee position.
The knee, if it is in 90 degree, usually it doesn't hurt or anything. But if you start basically going into a squat position, you start to see this is a small or sharp angle, acute angle, and then the knee start to act up, and you find that it takes a lot more to get yourself up. So our idea is to stick with the 90 degree. So what I want everyone to do is to get your chest forward, so you're leaning forward. And then all you need is lean forward until you basically feel that your butt lifted off the chair. So now in this position, I do it in phases. I first get my chest up so that most of this folding is reduced. I push my butt back, and then now I squeeze the butt muscles. And then I'm up. So you see, during this, this part, hardly any knees at all. So I'm rocking myself forward, pushing just sideways. So I do not feel my whole body weight because my weight is actually going sideways, going to the backside. And then in here, this is arms only. This is not the knees. And then using the butt muscles, it is, do you see, it doesn't involve any change of the knees. So in here, this is just getting yourself vertical using the butt muscles and not the back. So if you see, if I sit and try to get up with the knees around shoulder, that's what most people do. A lot of us lost flexibility, and so we cannot go wide. And if you look at me from the side, when the knee is in front like this and not open, it is really hard. I have to travel this much before I can get myself balanced. But if I open up my legs, I lean forward and my butt is already up. So that reduces the amount of travel so that you do not have to lean too far. So if the legs is here, you almost have to get yourself up. So what we want to do is to push the butt back, keep yourself balanced so the center is still in the middle, and go as far as you can go, and now bend the knees, and you can see my butt is so much more close to the chair. And so now I can even reach the chair, and then I can lower myself gently onto the chair. The standing up process, again, is the same. A lot of people, without adjusting the balance, they will try to get up using the armrest or here. Now it becomes very difficult. So the first step should always be to get the balance. So to get the balance, you lean forward until your chest is almost right around your knee. And so you basically lean forward a little bit and your butt is already off without actually feeling anything on your knee. You use your arm instead of your knee. Do you see? I did not raise my body height from the butt up, right? So what I'm doing is using the arms to press against my knee to get my chest up. And then I push my butt back, raise it even more. And then now I think of the butt muscles to squeeze the butt muscles so that I don't end up using the tiny little back muscles. So this way, you are using all the strong muscles and very little of the weak muscles like the back. Or at any one time during the whole process, you can see I'm keeping myself in balance. And that should help.
Don't let me convince you using my words. I want you to actually try the technique and follow it step by step, because there are a lot of detail that you may have missed the first round. And I hope that you find the video useful. And if it is, share a comment below so that we know that it is helping someone, and also help other people to find out more about this technique and this channel. So if you do a subscribe, like, and let me know if someone that you know would like to have it in a different language, so that they can actually hear it, understand it, and maybe benefiting from the process. So Please support the channel because there's lots of people that is experiencing some of the things that senior faced.